Hey, Bad Friends!
Hey, you guys, we're Bad Friends Live. It's the best live show you'll ever see in your life.
In your life. And this week, we're going to be where, Juicy? Where are we this week?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky, where the horses done racing, the booze is made down at Bourbon County,
And
baby.
then we go to Atlanta, Georgia, baby.
Atlanta,
Yeah.
baby. 2 shows in Atlanta, by the way.
First show sold
first
out.
show's gone. Get the second show. Where do we go after Atlanta, Jess?
Graceland Soundstage.
Graceland Soundstage. Where's that at?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis, Tennessee,
man.
baby.
Norfolk, Virginia, guys.
Norfolk, Virginia. We're going to be coming to you guys, and then we're going to do a little run in North Carolina. Durham, come on out and see us, and Charlotte before we head to Texas in May. Those are the dates. Come out and see us. Go to badfriendspod.com, badfriendspod.com.
You two are bad friends.
Who are these 2 idiots?
A white dude and an Asian dude. You two are disgusting.
Well, you 2 are something.
We're bad friends.
I've never seen Avatar.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, you're not a sci-fi guy.
I'm not a sci-fi guy is probably the best way to describe it. I've never been a sci-fi guy. I'll never be a sci-fi guy.
But your heart's closed. That's
No.
what it is.
I have no interest in that category of film.
Oh, I like it all.
You're allowed to. I'm allowed to say no. Do you like classical music?
I do.
Like, would you listen to it all day, all night?
I do.
Do you like spoken word poetry?
No, it
Right.
sucks.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, people go there. People go like in New York. I love New York, and I love people.
Yeah.
I do. I love both things.
Yeah,
right?
totally.
But then they have those jams.
Mm-hmm.
They're at a coffee shop. You know what I mean? Beatniks. You know what I mean? Tick 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 with their fingers and stuff, right?
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? And candles. Why are there candles?
In case the power goes out.
Oh, that's my point. But it's like back in the day, like with Ginsberg, and back in the '60s, the beatnik scene, right? Tick, 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 you know what I mean?
am, you will,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
are,
yeah.
make me.
Right.
Life.
Ooh.
And-
given.
Yeah. And
The
then,
white man
Yeah,
wants you to think
yeah.
I am
Yeah.
less than.
I want to boo.
Amen.
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 Thank you. So that's what I'm saying.
I met him once.
Sci-fi films are spoken word poetry to me. Not interested.
I met Allen Ginsberg.
You met Ginsberg?
Yeah.
Where?
At D.H. Wells bookstore in La Jolla.
I thought you were going to say DHL. I was shipping something.
And so I had the he wrote a book called The Howl.
I have that here.
Or The Howling. What is it called?
That's Carlos, by the way. He looks exactly like Ginsberg. They have the same hair.
But you know what he wrote in my book?
What?
You watch too much TV. Allen Ginsberg.
He's probably right.
Yeah, but I don't know how he knew that.
He could look at you.
He
Oh,
can
really?
You got a TV body.
Oh, like a turnip. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, you're
okay,
more
I
like a
get it.
squash.
Like a squash.
Summer squash because
Yeah.
they're yellow.
But I remember being offended, like reading it and going, "What the fuck? How do you know? Fuck you, bitch."
But he's right though,
But
isn't
he's
he?
totally right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the last thing I want to say about that is I chased Lou Reed down the street
I love Lou Reed.
when I was 16 years old.
Well, what do you mean? You try to fight Lou Reed?
No, I was obsessed with Lou Reed. And so me and my friend Jensen went to he had a poetry reading, with his lyrics from his songs.
Yeah.
And there was not a lot of people there, maybe 60 people. And then he went out the back, and me and Jensen go, I had my Velvet Underground shirt. Let's go around, right? We saw him in the alleyway, and we started running toward him. He got in his car and just he drove away.
He's
Like that.
and when he left, he went, Lou Reed.
Yeah.
I've never chased a celebrity.
You haven't?
No, I've never chased anybody. My dad, I've told this on this podcast before, but the first celebrity I actually saw, the first celebrity I ever saw was with my mom in an ice cream store in Chicago. We saw the mother from
Let me guess.
yeah, what's wrong?
Let me guess.
Wait, what's wrong with me?
Let me guess, though.
Yeah.
Malcolm in the Middle.
What? No.
You said the mother in Malcolm in the Middle?
No, I was a child when this happened. This was
All right, how about this?
many years ago.
Oh, how about this? Bonanza. Is there a mother in there?
No.
I've never seen the show. There's got to be a mom in Bonanza.
No.
How about this? The one with fucking the guy that went to...
Exactly.
No, listen. Can I just explain?
You guessed it.
Yeah.
No,
The one with the guy that went to the thing.
no. What's the one where Little House on the Prairie?
How old do you think I am?
You said you were young.
Yeah, but that wasn't on when I was a kid.
Little House on the Prairie?
Dude, you're thinking about you.
Oh.
I'm 40. You're 50.
I used to love that show.
It was the mom. It was Kevin Arnold's mom. It was oh my God, what's wrong with me? Why can't I think of the name of the show? Dude, that's her right there. Yeah, that's her from Wonder Years. What's her name? She was so sweet and so nice. And she signed a napkin. She signed
Allie
it-
Mills?
Huh?
Allie
Allie Mills.
Mills.
That's right. She signed a napkin for me at the ice cream store. She was the first. And then the second one, we saw Tom Selleck in the airport in Chicago at O'Hare by the baggage. And my dad goes, Tom Selleck!
No, you
swear to God.
Was it embarrassing?
Yeah, I was like bright orange, like hotter than I ever have been. Just like illuminating orange. And then he looked over and kind of gave like a what? And my dad was like, hey.
Really?
It was so weird.
My
I
dad.
was like, why did you just yell at Tom Selleck?
My dad's never heard a song before.
What?
He doesn't know what music is.
He never heard music. What do you mean?
He doesn't know what it is.
There's music when you're like in a store.
I know, but that's how anti like anything he is. Is like he wouldn't know what Mozart was. He wouldn't know what like Bruce Springsteen was. If you played him a song, it all sounds the same to me. It's just noise.
Was he not allowed to listen to music as a kid?
He's just not a music listener
I know,
or
I know.
a movie watcher or anything.
What did he do for fun when he was alive?
Work.
That was fun.
No.
Earn money.
In fact, he was so cheap. Me and my brother went to he owned a clothing store called Fashion Gal.
Oh yeah, we know.
We know, and we went to his and I go, where are the employees? I do everything I do, right? And I looked. Me and my brother looked below the cash register. There's a fucking gigantic jar of pee.
What?
Because he has no employees, right? So he just pees. You know what I mean? In this gigantic jar, right? Welcome. And they're like, pee? What smells in here?
Is that where PU came from?
Probably.
PU.
Yeah, pee.
On the hill. Dude.
Yeah. But yeah, my dad doesn't know anything. And when he was dying, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a really heartfelt story.
Give it.
All right. So when my dad was dying, my brother had AirPods or whatever, and he stuck AirPods in his ear, right? First he plays Tribe Called Quest. My dad never listened to it.
I mean, that's a good way to start.
And my dad was started shaking, right? Then I go, no. So I changed it to Eric Clapton.
Oh.
The stairway.
If you saw
Tears in Heaven?
Tears in Heaven. Tears in Heaven.
Heaven.
I swear to God, he had one tear.
Oh my God.
He heard a song for the first time. Wow. Then he died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His last words on his deathbed, he was just like, "Can I kick it?"
Yeah.
Can you imagine
Can
if
I
you
kick it?
holding his hand and you're
Yeah.
like, "Yes, you can." And he's like, "Can I kick it?"
Or like a week.
Yes, you can.
Or a week later, we come back home and he's like dressed like Tupac. Like he's totally in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Biggie, why did he kill him?
Where's the Costa?
Yeah.
Juicy, how much fun did you have in Vancouver, Canada?
Oh, it was amazing. I can't believe it.
She cried.
2,700 seats. Juicy came out hot as a pistol. Didn't miss a beat. Crushed. So excited. That was the beginning of the tour, bro. It's all smooth sailing from here, kiddo.
We had a really nice moment, Bobby and I.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah.
And she goes, because I mean, I've had a really bad couple weeks, and like that show happened at the right time.
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
That's what
And
Andrew's been saying.
I knew. I said it. I said, this is exactly what we need to start the tour in Vancouver with a big, huge audience of people in Canada that were like so excited to come out. It was so
and
awesome.
we were leaving. I go, let's go. We got to get the cars here or whatever. And she goes, no, I want to go back on the stage again. So I went with her.
I made him come with me.
Oh,
And she goes, look. And this beautiful theater.
such a pretty theater.
Beautiful
Like
theater.
stained
The
glass
ceiling,
on the
oh
ceiling.
my God. And she, I could see her tear up. Right? And I went, you know what? You just taught me a lesson. This is it.
This is it.
This is it. There's nothing else.
Living it right now.
Right now. You really taught me a lesson.
I was so glad because I didn't tell you at the time, but I think it was because I was pretty drunk. Because I didn't drink during the show, but then after
Yeah, we
kicked it in the green
booze.
room.
Yeah.
Some guests came back.
Yeah.
I drank 1.5 IPAs.
That'll do it
We
for
went
her.
back on the stage, and I was like,
So it wasn't a real emotion.
"No, it was fueled, but it was fueled." But
fueled
you,
alcohol.
but you were like, "Are you getting emotional?" And then I was like, "Yeah." And then you started.
Wait, stop. You weren't emotional then? You were faking it?
Well, I didn't want to tell you. I think a lot of it was because of the alcohol.
Yeah. But it was still
Had a
real.
spiritual.
But
I had a spiritual, profound moment. You were fucking drunk.
Yeah, but wait a minute. People take ayahuasca to see God. So they're intoxicated with something when they see something else. So I believe chemicals can sometimes open your brain to the spiritual world. So this was her just realizing, look at how beautiful this is.
Oh.
You don't need chemicals. You're above it. You've transcended chemicals.
Let me tell you, I wish I had chemicals the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, well now you don't.
You know what
but
I mean?
now you don't need them
With
because
poo on my face in a hotel room, like in Mexico.
how could I forget?
Anyway, that was a great experience, and I'm so glad, you know what I mean, that we get to live through you too, because it's like, here's the deal: when when you've been in show business, so gross even saying that, but in this business as long as I have,
Yeah,
I remember those first moments.
huge.
The first time you did TV as a stand-up, the first time you did a theater, all that stuff, and I remember it being so powerful and like, visceral, and it was just such an experience. And as you get older, you just kind of like. We're always telling you, like, the first time you play the belly room in the Comedy Store is exciting.
Yeah.
But after the 10,000th,
Go ahead. You'll get through it.
10,000th time, it just becomes like a thing that you just do, right?
Yeah.
But it's like you should take every moment and just go, you know what, this is great. This is unbelievable.
We talked about this before the show. What's in front of you? See what's in front of you. Stop looking this way and that way and backwards. What's right here in front of you right now?
Yeah.
So like that's the way to like live through life. It's what it's almost like shoveling snow for people that grew up in places with snow. When you go outside, you see the driveway and you're like, fuck. It's forever. But if you just look at the little chunk every time that you're getting a little chunk of snow every time, you start to just forget that there's all that space. And at some point, then you turn around and you're like, oh, fucking, I'm almost done. Because instead of overwhelming yourself with, look at all the shit that I have to do, you're just like, well, let me just take it one little chunk at a
Why
time.
can't you just hire someone to do that?
We didn't grow up with the San Diego money, dude. We didn't grow up in the
my bad, I
fucking
didn't know.
Poway. We weren't fucking billionaires.
We did that for our snow in San Diego.
You didn't get any snow.
I know. And we paid too much for the guy. We paid him $100, and I'm like, Dad, I don't. There's no snow.
So,
It will be.
Mr. Lee, I will do your driveway, but it's no snow for me to get. You want me to scrape snow for the driveway?
Yeah.
It's winter.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have to do it.
You have to just see
Why do you have? No, I'm more curious because I didn't grow up in the snow. Well,
Yeah.
as a kid, I did in Minnesota, but I don't remember. But why do you have to do it?
shovel the snow.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the culture.
How do you get your cars out?
Oh,
It's a driveway.
I see.
Yeah. Also, people need to get to your home. That's how they get up the driveway to your house.
Well, but wouldn't that be a great excuse not to show up to work though?
I'm stuck.
Yeah, it's a snow.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Hello.
Hello? Oh, my dad. I don't know why I just did that.
I don't know. I was trying to figure something out.
Hello?
Hi. Is this the boss over at where do I work?
Pep Boys.
Over at Pep Boys. Hey, is this Mike?
Yeah, man.
Hey, Mike. I'm not gonna be able to make it in today.
Why not, man?
Snow.
Oh, shit. There's snow?
Tons. There's
Oh.
like 4 or 5 inches. I can't go.
I should go back home then, man, huh? Snow.
Yeah, if you can make it back. I feel like you might be stuck at Pep Boys.
Really good improv.
Thanks.
I love it. I love our little improv.
Yeah, it's so
They're
good.
really good.
None of you guys grew up with snow. That's fucking insane. You're a Houston kid. You're from where?
L.A.
Yeah,
Born
you're
and
from
raised.
here, kind of,
Yeah.
right?
I lived in snow once though,
Where?
in Flagstaff, Arizona.
Love Northern Arizona.
Yeah, and then my car got snowed in, and I just left it there.
Seriously? You'd pulled a Bobby.
Yeah.
It was my first car.
Is that where Doug Stanhope lives, or
He
Where does
lives
he
in
live?
Bisbee.
Bisbee.
what's his Bisbee?
It's a little small town,
Yeah.
and it's like his town. It's like he runs that whole fucking place.
I've known him longer than any other comedian, I think.
Stanhope?
Yeah.
Oh.
I met him in 1997.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was funny back then. He was,
He's so funny.
yeah, so funny.
He's a professional drinker. Nobody's better. Like, I think Bert's probably one of the best, but I think Stanhope is, like, I had a phone call this weekend with Whistle Pig, my boy Patrick at Whistle Pig, who's going to work with us with Whiskey Ginger. And he was telling me that he was having a few drinks with Stanhope, and he's like, nobody can keep up with that guy, but he's super coherent. He can drink all night, hang out, nothing. Doesn't act like a fool, doesn't like get all, you know what I mean? Just keeps it level.
He's a nice guy. Let me ask you about Bert Kreischer. I love him. Great
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah.
I think about him all the time. I love him so much.
I don't know how his heart is with all that weight. I mean, it's actually-
Right. But is there... are you ever concerned for him or no?
for what?
For the partying and all that stuff or no?
No, because I think he's got something. He must have figured out something to
Yeah,
keep
there's
balance.
something he's doing. I can't figure it out.
I think he's faking.
Whoa.
You don't think he's drinking?
I don't think he's really drinking.
All right, call him out.
Yeah,
Say it
yeah.
right now, Bert. You ain't drinking.
It's
Say
iced
it.
tea, huh?
I think I just did.
yeah.
Well, then call it out. Say how you really feel. You think he's faking it.
Bert Kreischer, I think you're full of shit.
Whoa.
I think you're sipping
One
on...
theater and now. Look at you go.
So you think he never drinks? You think it's non-alcoholic?
That would be hilarious. If he's like taking the shots and spitting them out.
Spitting him out. Yeah, or he's drinking NA beers or he's de-alkalized booze.
It'd be
This
smart.
is a good theory. What?
Next time in the audience, if a beautiful woman wants my number, give it to him.
All right, let's talk about this.
Oh,
Let's talk about what happened.
That's fucked up.
There was multiple girls in Vancouver who were pretty that wanted to be Bobby's lover. And one of them in particular was a young woman that was up in the balcony and was really committed.
Yeah.
And Carlos went up there to go let her talk.
Yeah.
And she asked a question. Basically, will you hook up with me is what she said to you, I
Yeah.
think. And Carlos sabotaged the situation. He cock-blocked the situation by not only not giving her your number,
Yeah.
but he tried to sneak a DM to her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have a reason why though.
Why?
Yeah.
Celibacy.
Oh,
You
right.
said
You're
you were
doing a
gonna
year of
be
celibacy. You said it last week.
Yeah, I know celibacy. Unless something comes my way.
But
it's a. You know what I mean? For me, it's like this. It's like I'm not gonna pursue it, right? But if it comes my way, you know what I mean?
Right.
If I'm walking down the street, right, and I see a vagina, I'm gonna pick it up because when you're chasing it and stuff, it becomes like a drug, right? You get the dopamine hits. There's a mystery, the chase, all that stuff, and I just feel like it feels unhealthy. So I don't want to do that. But it's like, if I'm walking down the street, and somebody says, here.
Hands you a pussy.
that's like being handed
Probably in a box with a ribbon on it or whatever.
It's got to be nicer than a dick for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dicks
yeah.
just get thrown at you.
Yeah, yeah,
always. But I feel like that's like drinking a beer just because someone offered it to you when you're sober.
Oh, this is
That's
interesting.
an interesting thing.
Yeah, yeah. What
That
if-
is
yeah.
interesting.
If somebody threw a
But
crack
I don't have
rock-
an addiction to that. You think I do?
I think there's potential for it. for
Do you think
sure.
you're addicted?
I know you always push.
Do you think
this
you're
on me.
addicted? Let's start there. And who's more addicted, you or me?
I'm.
You're way more addicted.
Oh, I was
So
gonna
don't
admit
call
that.
out
I promise.
a guy, right, who's maybe addicted when you're the most addicted.
It's like.
Am I not right or no?
Yeah, but I can see my brother in arms.
Yeah.
Like
What?
I can see my brother. Like I can see, as someone who's addicted, I can see the
This
traits
guy's
of
getting
addiction.
Too famous for his own.
That's
He's now
insane.
he goes out there. Andrew, have you noticed him?
I saw what he did out there a few times.
Yeah. I mean, you're just swimming in ego.
That's
But-
not
but I
true.
gotta tell
a
you
girl
something.
said she was taller than me in the audience.
She did.
Yeah.
What's good about Carlos, why I love him so much, is his confidence level has taken him farther in life than life was going to take him. So you have to have that kind of bravado to last.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's got to have that swagger.
Survival.
He's not tall. He's not strong. He's not smart. He's bald. He's gay.
Yeah.
He's got all these things going against him.
He's like, you know what your type is as a man? Crumb.
What?
What the?
Wait,
artist.
that's what someone would qualify.
No, like you're that category of white dude.
Yeah.
San
Crumb?
Francisco weird artist. You know what I mean?
Crumb.
What's
yeah,
Crumb?
drawing. You don't know Crumb? What,
No.
Robert Crumb?
Yeah.
You know him?
Look it up.
Yeah, look it up. Robert Crumb. That you're that type.
That's crummy.
That guy looks cool.
No, look at him in the 70s.
But I'll say this. Can I give you a compliment, all jokes aside?
Yeah.
Carlos is a handsome, cool dude.
Thank
He's
you.
got great swagger, and that's why girls like him. The problem is there's a balance between oh my God, Carlos, that's you.
That's your type.
Yeah.
Your
cor-
type. That's the kind of person you are.
Yeah.
He looks cool.
Yeah.
His
I like
neck
him.
looks grabbable.
I should be so lucky to be Robert Crumb.
Yes, I agree.
He has Kirk Fox's neck.
Such a long neck.
Oh,
The
yeah.
giraffe, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
So
but
talented.
what I'm saying is the problem is, right? Both of you guys, talented, cool, wonderful dudes. You're both out there fishing. Even though you're fishing a little bit
How?
by being on stage and being like,
Just because I have a fishing rod? Don't make an assumption that I have a fishing rod, right?
Yeah.
And I've got bait.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That I'm fishing.
okay,
You know?
I know
I'm
you're
just
right.
prepared for a big school.
I get it. But the point is, and Juicy can attest, she's actually probably the best balance of all this because she saw it all go down. We need to have a regulated way. If a girl is flirting with Bobby, that you need to step back and let that happen and let that thing go, and then you can get your own girls, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how did they handle the situation? You think it was bad?
Yeah, I think if they say, I want to date Bobby, that should be pretty clear.
Pretty clear. Pretty cut and dry at that point.
Yeah.
I think
And there was 2 of them.
Yeah, there was too.
Well, I just want to say the real issue is that Bobby and I are now in the same dating pool, weirdly enough.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got to change that water.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
gotta get
I
fucking-
think so.
What?
I think so.
No.
Can I tell a story that Sandy Downso told me?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Is it about me?
Yeah, but it will go for a full circle.
Oh, this is great.
Wait, okay. Tread carefully.
Okay.
No.
It's-
No, we'll go wild.
It
Go in the
doesn't
deep.
show you in a bad light, but
Good.
it was about when you were opening for Polly.
Me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Sandy was saying that there was a point where you like passed this threshold of like now you're picking up all these chicks on the road, you know. And one time, anybody who knows Paulie knows he has his openers sell his merch for him.
Yeah.
And Sandy tells me that one time you didn't do that.
Yeah.
You went instead of selling.
I went fishing.
Not only did he go fishing, but he found these girls. They wanted to hang out with him. You totally skipped the meet and greet line. And I was told maybe I shouldn't say
No, keep going. I like it. I remember where it was even.
And then Paulie was so mad he took your girls.
No, that's not the story.
Well, how did it
That's
end?
how we're
No,
hearing
that's not
it
the
at
story.
the comedy
That's absolutely not the story. It's insane. And you know what? It's fucking. You know, it's so fucking. Let me tell you something. I'll tell you what. I'll fucking tell you. I'm emotional. Okay. All right. Let me just get it out. Okay. It makes me so angry.
Okay.
All right. This is what happened. Okay.
Displayed.
You guys, as a kid, I loved posters. But you'd have a poster for like a year and they get shredded apart.
Yeah, you want something solid and something heavy and beautiful like this. Look up here right now.
Look at that.
This Displayed has both branded and artistic artwork. They have over 1 million designs available for everyone, including official designs from brands like Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Netflix, NASA, plenty of games, movies, including Bad Friends designs. Our Bad Friends displays are up there.
Display created a unique, easy, safe magnet mounting system that only takes 20 seconds. No need for drilling your walls, guys. All you need to do is wipe your wall with a cleaning wipe, stick a protective leaf, place a magnet, and put the display on your wall. It's that easy.
It is pretty incredible. We take this down sometimes when we're moving stuff around the studio, and it's so cool how quickly it comes off the wall and goes back up, and it's not going to ruin the wall behind it. They're eco-friendly for every design sold. They're planting a tree, and they deliver worldwide within 4 to 5 business days. It's a perfect alternative for standard paper posters that get damaged and ripped and smudged and stained and gross. It doesn't leave marks on the wall. How do they get it, Bob?
Use the link in the description or go to displate.com/badfriends and use code BADFRIENDS at the checkout to get 22% off for 1 to 2 displays or 33% off for 3 or more displays.
That's displate.com/badfriends. Use that code BADFRIENDS at the checkout to get 22% off for 1 to 2 displays or 33% off for 3 or more displays. Displate, collect your passions.
Vroom, you guys.
With Vroom.com, you can shop thousands of cars right from your phone and have your next ride delivered straight to you, just like Bobby did and I did for my mom.
I bought a new car and I use Vroom because, going to a lot in the summer.
I don't like it.
I don't like it at all. It's hot. You know what I mean? This is the best way to do it, guys.
You never have to haggle, negotiate the price of a car. You know you're getting a good deal. They got thousands of cars available at Vroom.com. You can make sure you get the ride that you really want. You don't got to settle, and you don't got to just be like, oh, that's the color we have, so you have to take it. Well, no, you get to pick. That's the best part. I got to pick exactly what I wanted to give my mom. And the best part is you trade in your old car when you buy a new one, or you can just sell your car to Vroom. And when you sell your car, you get a price instantly, and they even come pick it up from you.
Vroom is the better way to buy a car. So if you're a car lover and you're looking for something unique, or you're a busy parent who's always on the go and you don't have time to shop for a car the old way, just visit Vroom.com.
I got to tell you what's great about it, too. You have a full week or 250 miles, whichever comes first, to make sure that your new ride is right for you. Of course, the car I picked from my mom, she loved anyway, but it's nice to have that guarantee in your back pocket. You can go 250 miles or a full entire week. So you can buy a car from Vroom entirely online. Next time you need to buy a car, just grab your phone, go to Vroom.com, and check out thousands of cars.
I can tell you what club it is.
Say it.
Okay, Funny Bone Columbus.
Okay.
I mean, you could have just made that up.
What?
I believe it.
Okay.
It was in Ohio.
Yeah, Columbus is in Ohio.
It is? Yes, it is. Then I got it right.
Yeah, you did.
Columbus, Ohio. And he's on stage. I'm at the bar. 2 beautiful girls go, hey, we just thought you were so funny. And I go, thank you. That's how I said it too. And they go, hey, we're just kind of drunk, and we want to fucking hang, and we think you're cute. It was like, a present.
Yeah, that was the gift.
So there was a limo driver that, because at that time, Paulie had always a limo driver waiting outside, right? Mm-hmm. So I went into the limo with these two girls. What's so funny?
No, it sounds good.
Yeah, we're
and I'm making out with them, right? And I'm like, oh, I won the lottery.
Yeah. You're making out with both of them?
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah, I won the lottery. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden the door opens. He goes, what about me, dude?
What about you, dude?
He grabs both of them and they leave. Wow. Now I'm sitting in the fucking limo.
Saddest limo.
The saddest limo on planet Earth. But also the rage.
Yeah.
Can I say another thing he did to me?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah. I'm
in Shreveport, Louisiana, right? He has a girl there, right, that he met. I don't know how he met her. Beautiful. And I'm out. I went and got like a hamburger or whatever. He's on stage. I go into the green room. The girl that he's with has my wallet in her hand because I took cash out and I left the wallet there, and she's rummaging through my fucking wallet, grabbing money and shit. I go, what the fuck, bitch? You know what I mean? That's my fucking wallet.
Right.
I go, I'm gonna tell Paulie. Paulie gets off stage, and I go, this girl you're with stole money from my wallet, and he goes, so what, dude? And so for that whole weekend, I had to be in a car with her.
After she robbed you?
After she robbed you.
After she robbed me, I had to sit there with them and just look at her, and she was like, look at me like, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? It was so painful.
And this is instances of white privilege that it just has got to stop.
It's got white privilege has to
That was
stop.
white privilege.
Yeah.
That was why she did it.
Yeah.
Because she said, I'm going to steal from this little noodle. He's not going to do anything
But
to
I
me.
don't like the way that story. So who told you that story? Sandy Danto?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not a bad story.
I'm just saying that's what Carlos did to you.
Yeah, that's what Carlos. Yeah, that's what you did to me.
He polyed you.
He polyed me.
Yeah, well, this is actually a pretty good comparison, Juicy. That sounds like a poly. There was a poly story, and I don't know if this is true, but that he would take those guys to Subway and for lunch, because he was just like, you'll pay for the opener's lunch or dinner, and he'd take them to Subway, but he'd make them get the footlong, but he'd go, you could have footlong, but you have to eat half now, half later. They were only allowed to eat 6 inches of it at lunchtime because he wanted them to save it for the dinner, because the dinner wasn't comp for openers at the club. Like the clubs will comp the headliner meal, but they won't do opener meal. I mean, some of them.
Yeah.
But back in the day, they didn't. They used to just go, headliners get a meal, but the opener would get like a discount, or they'd get, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he said, I gotta have half now. By the way, footlongs were $5.
He made me cry once.
What?
He did a prank on me, but I thought it was real, and I literally cried like with panic.
Why?
Because I go to the hotel. We're in Detroit, and we go to the hotel, and I open my door, and he's behind me, and he brings his luggage and everything into the room.
What?
Right? And
into your hotel room?
Yeah, and he goes, dude, we're sharing a room. And I go, what? Yeah, dude. We're not making a lot of money on this tour, man. Saving money. And he starts like taking stuff out of his fucking thing, putting it in the drawers. And I sat on the bed, right? There was a twin bed. And I literally just started crying. It was like, oh, this is going to be the worst.
Yeah.
But then he was like, kidding. And he went to his room.
But a piece of him, he was like, kidding, dude. Then he went down to the front desk. He's like, I need another room.
Yeah.
He definitely didn't have it planned.
Yeah.
He definitely did that last
But I
minute.
would not, I wouldn't be where I'm at today without him and his family.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I love them so much.
Yeah, that's right, dude.
Yeah.
There's beautiful history to that we have to always respect. But funny, quirky guy, dude.
He's a really interesting guy.
He's such a legend.
He's a legend.
Yeah, man.
Like
He's a
every
legend.
story's like, I don't know if this is true or not.
Yeah.
But I heard.
Yeah.
And that's the stories that we're gonna come off the road
Did you open with anybody like early on?
No, man. That was like a sore spot for me for some reason. I asked someone one time, and I'm not gonna say who, but I said to a headliner, I was like, yeah, man, a lot of I've never been taken out. Like I never got taken out. And the person said, yeah, well, dude, you're pretty good for your age range. Like you're good for your class.
I think that would be my problem with you.
And I was like, yeah, but I still need it. Nobody knows me. And they were like, yeah, but headliners would rather have someone a little bit less developed that they can develop. And they were like, you're you're going to be okay. And I was so mad at that I was like, yeah, but I need money. Like, I need to go out with somebody. And not even a year later, I got punked. And when I got punked, I was able to parlay that with a shitty manager at the time who was getting me D rooms. I was playing like Winnemucca Casino for $185.
I've been there.
Oh yeah, dude, I did all that.
Yeah.
So I was just headlining D rooms with 38 minutes or whatever, trying. So I started headlining, quote unquote, young, not legitimized. But by the time I got to a point then when I was developed, I couldn't have gone out with anybody. So it's almost like I jumped that step. And then Rogan started taking me out 5-6 years ago. I don't even know.
But that's like, oh, come on, man. That's amazing.
No, I'm saying that was the first I ever had. Was Rogan was the
Yeah.
first guy that was like, you should open for me, and I was like, yeah, I'll open for you
I remember the first time I saw you.
at the store.
Yeah.
I know you told us.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I said,
I watched you. I'm like, oh no, it's a given.
but I said, you know what?
That's so good.
You know the moment that I had that you had with Rogan. I will say this: when he took me, we played Chicago theater, and I went back home to Chicago, and the stage manager said, I was looking at the stage and I was like, God, it's so big. It's unreal. And he was like, you'll play it. And I was like, okay, dude. Like, yeah, okay. And sure enough, then I went back and played it,
That's
a year
amazing.
ago. So those moments are like Bobby was saying before, look at the snow in front of you. Like you should soak it up. Because that's why it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's incredible,
incredible.
to be able to be a part of that. But yes, no, I got to skip over. I skipped over that featuring thing for some reason. But I was so jealous, man. All my friends in my class were going out with people.
But every comic has their thing. Like you have that, right? So, but because I used to open for Dice sometimes,
Ugh, like that would have been so fun.
Mencia, Pauly, but I never got to do festivals
Right.
as
yeah.
a young comic.
Yeah.
I just never was invited. So
Yeah.
it's like that everyone has their thing. You know what I mean? Like, oh, why did that happen or whatever.
Right.
But your path is your path.
No, yeah, and that's
Yeah,
where there
yeah.
is no direct path. Like you didn't know, you don't know, you don't know. You didn't know and don't know what's to come. This came and this wasn't planned. You know what I mean?
I reached a point where I was like, I'm not going to quit. So even if I'm just playing bars, for the rest of my life, then I'll just do that. And I'll be happy doing that. And then I got the job and met you guys, and a lot has happened.
My manager will not stop talking about you.
Really?
Oh my God.
Does she remember my name?
Let's talk about yeah. Does she know her name?
What?
Does she know her name?
Yeah,
I
there's something
loved
going
her.
on.
He's like, is Lindsay coming downstairs?
I was like, who's Lindsay? No one is named Lindsay.
Yeah.
No, Jessica. Jessica.
No, let's talk about what happened to your manager, by the way.
All right.
Within the first hour.
Oh, it's concerning.
Within the first hour, we go to get food. She wants to smoke a cigarette. Borrows a cigarette from the borrows a lighter from the bartender.
Who was the dishwasher's
Dishwasher's lighter, right?
Right.
Who he needs that lighter.
Yeah.
If you're washing dishes, I'm smoking.
You're smoking. Yeah.
I'm smoking.
Yeah.
So gets it from the bartender who got it from the dishwasher. She goes outside, has a cigarette, comes back in within seconds, goes, I lost the lighter. You just were smoking. Where would it be?
Yeah.
So we're turning it upside down. She's emptying her purse, her pockets,
Yeah,
all this
everything,
stuff.
everything.
And the bartender comes over. Good looking guy.
Good-looking
my
guy. Oh my
God.
God.
Yeah.
Right?
Super
Holy
handsome.
shit.
They all look
Could've been
good.
They were
Hunger
all
Games.
good looking. And he comes over and he goes, hey, can I get that lighter? And she's like, I'm so sorry to say this. I lost the lighter. His face was so funny.
Yeah.
His face was like, are you keeping it?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
you
yeah.
just smoked
That
outside.
was 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And then so he goes, and he literally goes, the funniest thing, he goes, I guess I'll go tell the busboy or the dishwasher you lost his lighter. Like, how mad he has to wash dishes. His job is already fucking annoying.
Yeah.
And then he goes, hey, what's up? And the guy's like, oh, she lost your lighter. He's like, what the fuck? He's so mad.
And guess where it was? She was
Sitting on it. Sitting on it.
So that's the first, that was the first time I went, that's a little weird.
Yeah.
Airport.
Airport.
So I'm sitting there with jet ski and we're like eating the nice restaurant.
You guys are
Nice
eating pizza.
Bobby's giving me all this wisdom about my career and show business.
And I could see from afar Abby running around in circles.
Sprinting.
yeah.
Like she's running one way, the other, and I'm watching her going, what the fuck is she doing?
Yeah.
And she's sweating, right? And she comes and goes, I don't know where my phone is.
then she's like, "Do you know where it is?"
No, Abby, we're eating.
Where's my phone?
Yeah. And then she goes. She pulls out her computer. She goes, "It's here." Right, but I don't know where here is. So then you had to leave the fucking table and go find. Where was it?
It was at we found it pretty fast.
A gate agent had it.
Yeah, and she could not. She was like, "Why does the gate agent have it?" And I was like, "Someone probably found it."
Yeah, and
turned
gave it to a
in.
gate agent.
Yeah.
Thank God somebody just gave. They could have just removed the SIM and got a phone.
Yeah.
Dude, she's multiple. And then what? The bag. With the bag, they had to check her bag because they're.
All right.
And then she was like,
Yeah.
"They got it. Is you gonna be on the plane or on it?" She sprinted out the.
But
It's like, oh my
my favorite
God.
part
Yeah.
was every time it happened, she goes, "I swear this never
I swear
happens
this
to
never
me."
happens. It felt like a sitcom character's tagline. You know what I mean? Like a sitcom character. Like every time something was like, bloop, like glue all over the place, and she's like, "This never happens." Commercial break. I mean, it was so insane.
Yeah. That
But it
was
was so,
concerning.
But Vancouver is so. It was such a cool city. So much fun.
Oh my God.
And then we went out afterwards. We hung out for a little bit.
was great.
With a bunch of friends, a bunch of people that we know.
Mo Mandel was there.
Mo Mandel, Jenna Sunday, and Ted was there, who made these signs for us. And then, what did I do? I said, "Juice, time to go home." I had a call first thing 8 a.m. So I said, "Juice, it's time for us to go home. I got to work in the morning." And she goes, "Yeah, I'm a little buzzed." So we get a car. And I said, "Carlos, do you want to take a car back to the hotel?" What did Carlos do? "I think I'm going to..." Look at, he said it like this too, real creep style. He goes, "I think I'm going to stick around." I think I'm going to stick around. And he said it real low, and I was like, ew.
Right.
Ew.
And may I say this?
Uh-huh.
I think your eyes are too big.
What's the...
I like my eyes.
What? No.
What do you
important
mean?
that I
I'm
like
going
them.
to tell you. I'm not going to name names, right?
Okay.
But there was somebody in your group
Uh-huh.
that's obviously doesn't like them.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Right? And you were like, "Yeah, I think I have a shot."
Oh
And
my
I literally
God.
went, "Wow, you have to get smaller eyes. you have to get my eyes, right? Because you're swinging way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's like a
Like,
elementary school little leaguer, right? In the fucking big league.
his
No
eyes are
way.
too big.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
him.
No
There's
way.
no way, dude.
No
You're
way.
saying he was at Yankee Stadium and he plays T-ball?
Yeah.
No.
There's no way, dude.
What do you think? Go
No,
ahead,
it's like
explain.
I played at LSU and now I'm at Yankee Stadium
No.
and I'm like, oh, this is kind of like
She's
Louisiana.
so above your league. It's unfucking believable.
I agree that she's above my league, but I think I could make it to the next level.
The confidence, I'm telling you,
Oh
this
my
guy's
God.
confidence is staggering.
I've seen it in the past couple of years. I feel like, I'm like,
What was the biggest hiccup in that whole thing, though?
she was married.
She's married, yeah.
That's how delusional.
But he's got, I tell you, he's got the horse blinders on, and he thought, dude, I think this girl might dig me.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I didn't say anything because I was like, yeah, man,
Yeah.
you gotta let the kid fly.
I got
No.
flaked on, and that's
I
why.
clipped the wings.
Well, let me tell you,
Yeah.
you know how that we've shown it on this. Remember the birds that we've seen that are born on the cliff, and the mom lets it just fall out of the. They let it fall, and they hit their head the whole way down. And the ones that wake up are the ones that get to carry on with them. But the ones that die. I'm mama bird, and he said that. He goes, he's pretty good looking. And I was like, oh yeah. And he goes, I think I'm gonna try. And I was like, go ahead and fall on the cliff. I wanted him to hit
Really?
his head
So you
all
never,
the way down.
You never.
Why would I say anything?
Oh,
I
I
think
woke
it's
up
fun.
though. I
Huh?
woke up. I'm here the next day.
This is my point though. He did wake up. He hit his head a lot, and he learned.
Yeah.
He learned. I gotta let him fall. What am I gonna do?
Wow.
But in the future, this whole conversation wrapped up.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. We'll take a poll. In fact, we should put a poll up at the show. Girls that want to talk to Carlos, girls that want to talk to Bobby. We could put a QR code up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That way you guys aren't fighting. Because fighting
I'm
live.
not fighting.
No. I'm saying live for the when girls say that they like you guys, great. No more infighting within the family because it's
Yeah.
going to be bad.
I know, but if a girl walks up to me and she
Good
goes,
idea.
"I'm interested in Carlos," right? I will do it. I mean, it'll hurt. It'll hurt bad. It'll burn, right? But I'll do it because that's the code.
That's the code. I know it's going to be way late by the time this airs, but did you see this video of Kid Rock shooting a gun at the Bud Light because he's all mad about that campaign? Did you see this?
No.
So stupid. Look at how dumb this video. This will be weeks after this happened. But look at this guy.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today.
First of all, gross.
That's what Carlos is gonna be like.
Wait. Kid Rock, you know, Kid Rock looks like a Culkin.
He does look Culkin-y.
Yeah, he's very Culkin-y. Look at that.
All right, start it over though.
Yeah.
Look at this opening line. Tough opening line. MAGA.
Oh,
He's
my
got a
God.
MAGA hat on.
Wow.
Wait, tough opening line though. Go ahead.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today.
Gross.
Let me say something to all you and be as clear and concise as possible. Fuck Bud Light and fuck Anheuser-Busch. Have a terrific day.
Guy's a big Coors Light fan, it turns out. Like, loves Miller Lite, Coors Light. Just hates Anheuser-Busch. Hates him. Really hates him. They did like a tiered campaign with that Dylan Mulvaney I told you about.
Yeah.
And so this is his response to that campaign, which I got to tell you, seems like a logical response from a well-balanced human being. Can you imagine being so mad at a campaign and you're like, go get 6 cases of it,
Yeah.
and I'm going to shoot it in my backyard. Not one person in his circle is like, I don't even think you need to do that. We could just not buy it anymore.
Yeah.
If you really didn't like it. It's like, this is basically like a Yelp review. That's on the same level to me as someone that's like, the service was unbearably slow. You're like, just don't go back. Don't go back.
How much is a bullet?
How much do bullets cost?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
For that kind of gun,
Let me guess.
Hmm.
A bullet probably costs $1.50.
It's a pretty good guess. I would imagine.
Pretty good, you think?
Yeah, 33 cents a round. Oh, wow.
Wow.
they're really cheap.
Really cheap. That was Chris Rock's best joke from that
that's
special.
considered-
where
Oh,
just
right.
make bullets too
Yeah,
expensive.
yeah.
Why isn't AR-15 ammo so expensive?
It's considered expensive, that price. too.
33 cents.
Around, yeah.
Well, yeah, because,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty expensive, I guess.
I mean, it is in the world because you heard he just, you know what I mean?
Right. Huh.
But really sweet, though. I mean, really, it just feels like that's a message of love and hope in the future. Shoot a bunch of cans of beer. When the video popped up on my TikTok, I was like, why is this the move? You
It
can do
looks
whatever
like,
you want.
does he live in like Virginia or something? It looks like kind of rural. Where does he
I
live?
think he lives in Tennessee.
Yeah.
I think he lives in
Tennessee, yeah.
Nashville. Tell him to come to the show.
It's so weird. You talking about Chris Rock's special, Misplaced Anger. I like that part a lot. He's got to be angry about something else.
Yeah, that's 100% true. It's like, what is that? What was that about? Like, you had to have a bad morning. Do you know what I mean? Let's go through his day that led to Kid Rock's shooting of the Bud Light, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, didn't get any sleep last night.
yeah.
Sleepless night. You know, because his Aunt Tilly is having heart surgery.
Tilly
Yeah.
Rock.
Huh?
Or wait, his last name's not Rock, is it?
Yeah, it is now.
It-
For the
okay.
sake of this
It's
bit,
Kid
it is.
Rock.
Yeah. Yeah, Tilly Rock.
Tilly Rock.
Great name, by the way. But his Aunt Tilly had open heart surgery. You know that, right? This is her second one, I think.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about him.
I'm making all this shit up.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Antilly. Yeah. Oh, that Antilly.
Yeah.
She's great. Open.
Open.
Her heart's open.
So she had open heart surgery for the second time, so he didn't get good sleep, right?
Yeah.
In the middle of the night, he woke up a bunch of times to go to the bathroom. He was rubbing his forehead a lot in stressful pain, looking into the mirror, thinking, what if this is Till Dog's last day on Earth? And I didn't get to say
Wow.
goodbye. Because
Also-
she's living in Canada now. Or where does she live?
She lives in
Wales.
Wales, England.
Oh, she lives in Wales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so far away.
Wales, that's
So
right. Wales.
far. Small town.
Small town.
Far.
So he's mad about that.
Yeah.
Then he wakes up first thing in the morning. He goes to get out of bed, steps on one of his dog's chew toys,
Right.
goes right through his foot.
But it makes the sound, so it's kind of funny.
But it went through his foot.
And then in the distance, he heard his rooster die. You know, when they die in mid good morning, that's a good morning, right? Is that what they're doing?
Well, how do they do it?
Morning! Is that what they're doing?
Yeah.
It's cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah, I know, but I'm translating.
Let's hear.
Good morning!
That's awesome, by the way. But they actually went, good morning.
Yeah, so they're doing that.
So he died in the middle of
Yeah,
saying,
he was. That's it.
oh
he died.
no. Didn't get good sleep, worried about Tilly, steps on his dog toy, punctures his foot, rooster dies.
Right.
Then what happens at breakfast?
He found out his favorite show got canceled.
Wow, which one is
What
that?
show got canceled?
It's this Canadian show. I actually watched it in the hotel room.
What's it called?
Being Erica.
Being Erica. I love that show.
Devastating.
Wait, they canceled that show?
Being Erica?
I might shoot up a case of Bud Light over that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Being Erica did get canceled, unfortunately.
Well, he just started watching it, and so he didn't realize it ends at a certain point.
So on top of all these things, now Being Erica gets canceled. Okay, and so I bet his eggs
It's
taste.
so funny. It's like a show that he would not watch, but I love it.
What do you mean?
I mean, look at it. There's no way Kid Rock watches that.
First of all, the relationship between Erica and Jack, the guy in the back right there, this like constant will they won't they? It's one of the best storylines I've ever seen.
I see.
It's amazing. And their boss, Derek, who's right to their immediate right.
Yeah,
This guy,
Derek dies, right? It's a murder mystery.
he gets murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. They're all smiling in the classroom now, but guess what, dude? When he gets shivved, different world. So that ruins breakfast. Eggs taste bad, right? Eggs are gonna taste bad.
Maybe one black guy in the show? I don't know.
Well, that's why Kid Rock loves it.
That's why
that's why he loves it.
Yeah, there was no black guy.
Oh, Kid Rock loves it because no minorities.
Better not be any blacks on that show.
Oh, it's a Canadian show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's where Tilly used to live. I told you she was from Canada and then she moved to Wales. So he loved all the Canadian stuff. So then eggs tasted bad. He had a bad breakfast, this guy. And then on top of all that stuff, he goes on the internet, right?
Oh, shit. Here we go.
And he sees
Yep.
this endorsement campaign for this Dylan Mulvaney with Bud Light. And it's not about Dylan Mulvaney and Bud Light. It's not at all, is it?
No.
It's about Tilly. It's about being Erica. It's about the eggs tasting bad. The rooster dies. The toy punctures his foot. The shower, by the way, didn't even say that. Cold water only. No hot water because a hot water heater broke in the middle of the night. The same reason the rooster died, right? Everything was going bad. So what does he do? He grabs his AK-47. He goes out to the field and he a case of Bud Light.
Whoa. Heavy.
That's what happened.
That's what happened.
This is the real breakdown.
It's not about the Bud Light.
It's not about the Bud Light. By the way, those were his cases. He bought that for the party he was going to have tonight for Tilly's homecoming, but she was in the hospital.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can you eat a rooster?
You can eat anything.
Let's Google it. Can you eat a rooster? I mean, roosters can be eaten, but they're not commonly found in the marketplace. The meat is much more challenging than hens because it hasn't been bred to grow fast and heavy like broilers or fryers. If you decide that rooster sounds tasty, make sure you cook them low and slow for best results. So people do eat them.
Okay, that's all I want to know. I've never had a rooster sandwich. You know the photo to the right, like in that tube, the one to the right. Yeah, yeah.
Just pinch and zoom.
Pinch
Yeah,
that one right there. What do you think? What word?
What word?
Yeah, what word do you think when you see that photo?
What's one word that I think when I see that photo right there?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, gross, probably.
Oh, not me.
What?
Missionary. Does that not think missionary?
No.
No? Okay,
No.
my bad.
I got to tell you, it does not look appetizing. I can say that.
There's some erotic, right, or no? Carlos, be honest.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
can see,
erotic
like-
to you guys?
Yeah, the legs, like the dark meat looks like
Yeah.
the right. Yeah, it looks like she's getting fucked.
Don't leave me alone with these guys on the tour.
Juicy, I got you. You're fine.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. That doesn't look erotic to you, Juice.
No.
You guys are taking inanimate up. That's why the celibacy thing is not going to last. You're getting hard-ons from.
It looks like death.
Yeah, that looks death.
Are there
to me.
any farms we're going to on the tour? That's what me and Carlos are going to do. We're gonna farm. I just want to check them out.
You guys are gonna fight over the chicken. You're gonna
Actor and comedian Bobby Lee was arrested today for fucking a rooster. There are some farms on the way. We'll get you something.
Yeah.
Bobby's gonna be like, "What are you doing, Carlos? That was my rooster."
She said she liked me.
Yeah.
Bobby! Bobby!
Do you ever think that, like, what would we do if you and I just lived on a farm?
Well, I'd be working all day and then you'd be sleeping all fucking day, so it'd be tough.
Yeah, but I do the night work.
There is no
Night work?
night work.
There's night work. There's got to be night work.
Yeah, there.
Are there fireflies?
Yeah, what are you
I
gonna do?
whisked them away.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you want the firefly?
No,
you want the fireflies?
They're good.
Are there other ones that you don't like ticks?
Yeah,
No one wants Lyme disease.
I know, but you're not gonna
I'm
go
destroying them.
Okay, you're gonna go find ticks.
Yeah, I'm a tick destroyer.
Okay, this is not gonna work. You know what you could do for me?
What?
On the farm that we work on?
What?
You could be. I'll tell you what you could do in the afternoon because you can't do. You don't have to do it in the morning. You could be a beekeeper.
Oh, I love that.
You can keep our bees.
Can I wear the suit or no?
You have to wear the suit.
Oh, I don't want to.
Well, no, okay.
I'm
Well,
going to
then
be the first beekeeper to be completely naked.
What if you get your dick stung?
It's fine.
No, it's not.
Because they sense fear. There's no fear.
I know why you want it.
Why?
Because it'll swell it up a little bit.
That's fucking rude. That's so That's fucking rude. That's fucking rude.
You just want to get a swollen bee sting dick.
Yeah.
So you can.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's funny? That
What?
just reminded me. Whenever the girl Nick that used to cut our hair in Australia on the movie, she would say like, "We need a little trim today, Andrew," and I'd be like, "Oh, maybe," and she goes, "I'll just take a little off, just a bee's dick." That's what she used to say.
Wow.
A bee's dick.
Bee's dick.
Hey, just a bee stick on your ear. And she would just take just a little snip off. She goes, just a bee stick, not much.
Yeah.
I was like, I love that phrase. In America, if you said that at a corporate setting, they'd be like, you're fired.
Oh, right.
You
for
can't
sure.
talk about
100%.
dicks.
Yeah.
As I put more chapstick on. Every time I say dick, I got to put some chapstick on.
There is a lot of work to be done on a farm at night. So
What? Give me one.
Harvest, equipment, transportation, maintenance, and pesticide. Okay, so pesticide application, that one's legit. Yeah.
Yeah, and I would do that.
Okay, fine.
You'll hear the plane.
Boss, the plane.
The plane.
You're flying it, but I'm saying it
yeah.
to myself.
They do it with the plane, right? Like crop duster?
yeah.
I would do that at night.
Okay.
Yeah.
This would actually be a good, but in the morning, there's so much more work to be done. There's so much more heavy lifting during the day.
Oh, that's true.
That's
well,
the
we'd hire
problem.
people. Yeah.
What do you think we're doing? We're going to buy a farm.
Why'd you pick me to lift everything?
Well, you got to help me out. He's sleeping.
I'm sleeping.
You remember Matt Damon bought a zoo?
No.
This is Bad Friends Buys a Farm.
Oh my God.
Wait, what was it called? We bought a zoo,
We
right?
bought,
We bought a zoo. Matt Damon bought a zoo. We bought a farm. Bad Friends Buys a Farm. If you or someone you know in your local community has a farm for sale, please hit up Bad Friends Pod and let us know because we'd love to buy a farm. I think we should do it.
Not only that, this is not a joke.
No, this is a joke.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's not.
It is a joke?
I want to buy a farm.
No, I want an animal sanctuary.
Love that.
I want to like raise animals and stuff.
I absolutely love that.
Yeah.
That's
So
similar to a farm.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. So yeah, we do want a farm.
Yeah.
But he wants free roaming. He wants
Animals.
free roaming animals that are not touched for use of the farm.
Oh, I love that.
But like Jurassic Park.
But with pigs and
We
cows.
have the little, the ride.
Wait. So, do we have patrons that are going to come see our farm?
Yeah, we have a ride.
You're right.
Can we shoot guns on the tour?
Yeah, we are going to shoot guns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I refuse.
No, you are.
No, because I'm going to get...
What?
Get hit? Are you going to kill yourself?
No, the kickback.
Oh, no. It's
No,
not
you'll
like
put
that.
it on
it'll
to the side.
I'll go with brain damage.
We'll show you how to do it.
And I'm brain damage.
I'll be your arms.
Yeah.
And-
I don't think I've never done it. It does a kickback, right?
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
not like that. It's not that extreme.
It's not? I don't want to go pop and then a bird falls.
Well, that'd be
What the fuck?
a good shot.
That's pretty good, yeah.
What if I stand behind you and I'm your arms and I fire the
Oh,
gun?
we could do that.
Cutest thing on earth.
Another,
Like you guys are in Ghost doing pottery, but with guns.
But I can't see because I'm behind you.
yeah.
You know what I watched on
What?
the plane was it was a new show on Netflix, like Wilderness People. It's kind of like the one that we both like, where they put them in Alaska, and they have to survive the longest to make money. I love it. Yeah, but this one's wild. I don't know the name of it, but that's not it. I don't know the name of the show. I downloaded it, but the wild thing was it's to win the money you have to be with a team, and the team starts sabotaging each other. So like at the beginning, the old one that's Alone is the one we used to like.
I love it.
Where you win $1 million if you survive the longest. This one is you're with a team of people, 5 people, and you can only win the money if you're with a team. You can't win solo. So some people drop out, some people try to switch teams, and then other people start sabotaging other teams, like ruining their tents at night, stealing their gear.
Whoa, that's a good one.
It's tight. It's tight.
Yeah.
But they only learn later in the series that they're allowed to there are no rules. Like at the beginning, they're all kind of playing by the rules that you would assume is like, we don't need to go near the other group. We fish individually. We da-da-da. But then at some point, somebody breaks the rules, steals from another camp because they're hungry.
How far can you go?
I can't tell you how it ends.
Oh.
Really?
It's pretty dark.
I'll go all the way.
You're just going to kill everybody? Except for one guy.
Well,
you
you're
need
hungry.
a guy or a girl with you because you need to win with a team.
Does the guy have to be alive? You can still be a team.
Here they are.
yeah. There's something about Bernie. You know what I mean? Can you do that?
By the way, the combination of Weekend at Bernie's and Something About Mary might be one of the funniest movies. There's Something About Bernie.
That sounded
I just did that, right?
His dead body. He just has cum in his hair.
I did that. I combo 2 movies. Wow.
But imagine them dragging him to a party with jizz in his hair. Like, there's something about Bernie.
That's true.
What a great movie.
It's a great movie.
What did you watch on the plane? You guys better load up your iPads to watch stuff on the bus. The streaming is going to be tough. You better download, baby.
Fuck.
Oh, we can't. Wait, but is there going to be like a DVD player?
Yeah, there's a DVD.
Oh, you
do you
have
have
family movie nights?
DVDs?
Well, I'm hoping we can play a movie in the bus at all times.
Okay, we will, but also, who has DVDs?
I'll bring the DVDs. I've got the Matrix trilogy.
Love it.
I've got View from the Top with Gwyneth Paltrow.
Great.
What else?
I'm just gonna watch my own.
I think I have some George
I'll watch
Carlin
my own
DVDs.
Let's watch some stuff with her.
I like TV on at night. Do you guys like TV on at night?
No. No.
Oh, this is gonna be a long.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, please.
I never thought about this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, before I go to bed, I masturbate.
Yeah, there's a rule we didn't talk about.
Yeah. So before I go to bed every night, I masturbate. Are we sleeping on the bus, right?
We are.
So what does one do?
You have to go outside.
You have to go outside if you want to jerk off.
In the woods?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be the woods. It can be the fields, but you have to jerk off. You have to bring a jerk blanket. You don't know about this?
No.
This is a tour bus staple. You got to bring a little blanket. You lay down on the ground. You burrito yourself in the blanket. You jerk off in it.
Okay.
On the ground.
Yeah, you got to lay down.
Outside the
Yeah.
bus.
Yeah.
Or maybe you know what? I'll take this opportunity not to do it.
Actually, this is nice. If you want to practice real celibacy,
Yeah.
then no ejaculation at all.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it.
But if you go too long without ejaculating, you know it starts leaking out of you.
Ew.
Through the dig or any other hole.
Everywhere. Just everywhere.
You cry it?
You can.
You're like Jesus with
Yeah.
stigmata.
First of all, you wouldn't even have to tell us that you're jerking off. You would just do it in your bunk without us knowing. Why would just
Because-
how loud are you when you jerk off?
Well, I've never done it silent. I'm ruckus. It's a ruckus.
What do you mean? You're audible when you're doing it?
Yeah, of course. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? All that
No,
stuff. Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
makes noises when they jerk off like that.
He's like harder.
I do.
To himself?
Yeah.
I go to the left, to the left. I like singing.
Well, Beyonce's fine.
Yeah.
Do you guys make noises when you jerk off?
No.
No, that's insane. Everybody is quiet. Didn't you, when you grew up in a house with your brother and your parents, you didn't have to jerk off quietly like a human? Everyone has to be quiet when they do it.
Well, I always do it in the bathroom.
Yeah, me too. But you
In the
still had to
bathtub,
be,
though.
you still had to be quiet in there.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll learn how to do it. I'll be a ninja.
I mean, it's in your blood.
I'll masturbate like a ninja.
I got to tell you, the most embarrassing thing about learning to jerk off in the bathroom was my dad. Like, what an asshole. We're at dinner, and I had just gone through, really learning about how to do it. And we're at dinner, and like it's quiet, and my dad has like shoveling peas in his mouth. I remember him eating peas, and he like takes a break, and he's like chewing, and he goes, "Been spending a lot of time in the bathroom." And my mom was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Oh my God, they've been talking about it."
Wow.
It gave me the worst panic on earth, dude.
Wow.
And after that moment, I didn't jerk off for like a day. No, it fucked me up, dude. It gave me I was so embarrassed. I was like,
But you did it through memory back then, right?
what, jerking off?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, back then you didn't have anything. I mean,
Yeah.
computers barely loaded a porno picture. It took like 25 minutes. We had to jerk off to the. You know what I did the most actually was Victoria's Secret. Victoria's Secret was my favorite, dude. I'd steal that immediately. My mom never got one issue. Never.
Right.
I'd give her like the holiday one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I'm like, yeah, I guess they only send it out for Christmas.
It's so funny how jaded we are now.
How spoiled we are,
Yeah,
you mean?
yeah. Well, like when it comes to that, like if you said, "I'll give you $1 million, here's a Victoria's Secret," right? You might as well just give me the Bible because I'm not gonna be able to do it.
I'm not going to be able to do it.
Yeah. Like, could you do it? Could you masturbate through a Victoria's Secret?
I mean, 20 years ago. Yeah.
No, now.
No, not
There's
now.
no way.
No.
I could probably now. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
if I went 2 months without doing it, maybe I can do it.
yeah.
Yeah. But not next day after watching porn or whatever.
Do you need visuals, Juicy?
Sometimes, but also have a pretty good imagination.
See, women have such better imaginations than men.
creative, Harry Potter.
Yeah.
What about?
It's a woman, right?
Oh,
That.
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
And
Yeah.
she was jacking off to that when she read
She
it.
was definitely jacking off to her own stuff. Also, your imagination.
I thought you were gonna say also the vaccines aren't real.
Yeah. Also,
Sorry.
Trump 2026. No, but I do think that most women in my life that I've ever encountered can do that without porn. Don't need visuals.
Yeah.
Don't need it
They don't need it.
because their brains are more powerful when it comes to sexualization. We are weak. We are weak with that stuff. We need to see stuff. That's why fucking men see things and it's like, like the cartoon where they get the googly eyes and the jaw drops. It's like, because we're visual beasts. We need the thing to be like,
Yeah.
They don't need that.
Like women love to sometimes make love in the dark.
I hate the dark.
I do. I need a little bit of a bathroom light in it.
I have a floodlight on in the room.
Really? Yeah.
I don't like it in the dark. Do you like sex in the dark?
Yeah, I think better than.
Yeah, they like the dark because they don't want to see us.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm sure Brad Pitt, nobody wants to fuck that guy in the dark.
I like,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
no
yeah.
one ever fucks a hot guy in the dark.
Yeah.
We're getting fucked in the dark because that's standard.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it is. It hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
see,
that's
dude,
interesting.
the problem is they don't want to see us.
Yeah. I had a girlfriend of mine who every time she'd get up from the bed, she would cover her ass. She hated her ass.
What do you mean? She put her hand over her crack?
Yeah, with both hands, she would get up and just and cover her ass and go to the bathroom.
That's very weird.
It's weird. Yeah.
What is
I
that?
never saw it. I never saw it live.
you never saw.
Well, do it live.
Do it live.
Do you think it's because she didn't want you to like thumb her or something?
Why would I do that?
Well, maybe somebody did it in her past, and she was now like,
Yeah.
every time she gets up, she's like, well, that's a thing that happens.
Yeah, she just hated it. But do you cover your penis?
What?
Like, if you're with back in the day when you're with a woman,
Yeah.
it's you know wherever you are,
Yeah.
it's lit, right?
Yeah.
I sometimes after you make love, it shrinks.
No.
What?
It shrinks.
After you make love to a woman, your penis doesn't stay hard; it shrinks back to its normal state.
I mean, I think post coitus, I still stay pretty. I don't stay hard, but it stays pretty nice. I mean, I think it's my favorite look.
Oh, you think you like it?
Yeah, that's like my fall look. You know?
Right.
Yeah. When it goes down, there's my.
Oh, you do have fall colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. What season am I?
You're 100% fall as well. This whole show is fall.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, we're yellow and orange. We're fall,
Oh,
and we also have a little bit of.
she's spring.
She's definitely spring.
Yeah, summer, spring,
What's Carlos?
winter.
Yeah, I would just
Winter nights.
Didn't even skip a
Cold
beat.
winter nights.
Freezing.
Yeah.
Ice.
Yeah. And then
Pete?
winter.
No, I think I
No,
gotta be honest with you.
What's the guy? Paul Bunyan?
He's. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Pete's autumn,
Oh, maybe, yeah.
which is the same as fall.
Different word for fall. Yeah.
But honestly, but autumn is different because you're different. You scare us a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. There's days where Pete comes in and I think he's gonna hurt us.
I'm a little bit serious. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's such a lovable creature. When you know
What a
him, you
great
know
guy.
him. But man, oh man, there's days when I walked in today, he went, "Did you miss me, Andrew?" I said, "I sure did, bud."
Yeah.
And he goes, "I'm back from Spain."
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, he was in Spain for like, how long were you there?
1 week.
Was it fun?
God, it felt
It's a
like
lot
so
of fun.
much longer.
Would you go with Andreas or no?
No, I went with my family. My wife's from Spain.
Oh, wow.
They had this incestuous thing where like he's with a Spanish girl, Andreas is with a Pete type of girl.
Love Spain. Spain's the best.
See what I mean? And George is with Filipinos. It's like it's all weird and twisted.
It's twisted.
I don't like it.
I like real Americans.
What?
Like true Americans.
I'm from here. I
I
went
know,
on a
but I don't like it.
vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Foreigners? What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, get it right.
Get it right, then.
Get it right, man.
All right.
Here's the deal.
Well, I've been to Louisville
Oh, hold on.
because Sarah, my ex-girlfriend Sarah, is from Louisville.
Louisville, Kentucky.
So I used to go to her house and spend the Christmases and stuff there. I love Louisville.
That's where the
It's
where
a cool
we're gonna go
town.
see the horses, by the way. You know that, right?
I've never ridden a horse.
Oh, I love horses.
I don't think they're gonna let you on one, but we're gonna go. But we're gonna be in Louisville this week, and then we're gonna be in Atlanta. We have 2 shows in Atlanta. The second
First
show
show's sold out.
First show sold out. Come get the second show.
Second show.
I love Atlanta so much.
Yeah.
One of my favorite cities to go perform in. And then we do
Memphis.
Tennessee. By the way, we found out before this, drag is illegal in Tennessee, so we're going to be all in drag for almost the whole show.
Great.
Because I think we'll get fined.
Great.
Isn't that where Elvis got in trouble? Didn't he get a ticket in Memphis for, where did Elvis get in trouble for gyrating his hips? He got like a ticket. Didn't he get arrested for it or something? Anyway, in Memphis, Tennessee, because Tennessee is against drag, we're going to be wearing all drag. Everybody is going to be in drag for the show.
Remember when Ozzy Osbourne peed on the Alamo?
Love it.
Did you know that?
Love it.
Oh
He
yeah.
was banned from ever going to the Alamo
For
because he
biting
peed
a
on it.
bat there, right?
What?
And
Bite-
he bit a
bit
Oh,
a
he bit a
bat.
bat. Yeah.
But also, have you been to the Alamo?
I have, yeah.
It's worth peeing on.
Yeah, I want to pee on it. Every time I look at it.
I want to pee on it.
Yeah, they fought Mexicans there. Fuck that.
Yeah, we don't like it. What
And
is that?
Elvis-
Well, don't raid the fucking building then.
In Jacksonville, Florida, that's where he got arrested?
Yeah.
So stupid. All right, so hey, Memphis, and then we go to Norfolk, Virginia. I bet you almost none of you guys have been to Norfolk.
I've been there.
You have?
Mhm.
You played?
Yeah.
Well, we're doing it. And then we're doing North Carolina. Hey, Durham, home of the Durham Bulls, great ball club. And then Charlotte after that in North Carolina. Because after that in May, baby, we're going to Texas. We're doing our big old Texas run. We got 2 shows in San Antonio. Houston, we're going to see his family.
I want to say something just for so that we can get along, and I think we should, if there's resentments that build up or anything that we want to say, we should just say it at the time,
Okay.
because I don't want to hold in anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, are you going to tell us something now?
No, I'm just saying I don't know
Yeah.
what's gonna come up.
Okay.
Right, but there's like certain things like Carlos, don't do that. You know what I mean? So I just want to be able to just be
Carlos-
mindful about people's emotions.
Yeah.
Because we're going on the road. I've never spent that much time with you.
No.
Have you ever spent that much time with me?
No.
Well, I mean, we've gone on trips together.
Yeah, but that's different than this.
This is like.
Well, so I think we should have this will be really fun. You know what I think we should do? Let's do a Bad Friends box. Put a box on a table, and it's anonymous, and you can drop cards in there anonymously about what's bothering you that's happening on the bus.
Okay, yeah.
And then we'll read it off. We'll read it off at the end of the week.
End of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or after.
But let's be real about it. Let's not fuck around.
Let's just say it.
Yeah. I'm
Let's
gonna say it.
Let's be honest and say it.
Right. Can I put my initials?
Well, then it's not anonymous, buddy.
I'm not saying with the full name.
Yeah, but maybe I'll put his initials.
Oh.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Hell
And that's
yeah.
going to be my complaint. She always puts my fucking initials on her.
How will you know?
Yeah.
You won't know.
Yeah, I won't know. Yeah.
This is good. Bad Friends Box on the bus. Bad Friends Box on the bus. Come see us live. badfriendspod.com. Come see us so much. We're touring around all over the place. We're in the middle of the tour right now. Love you guys.
I love you guys.
Thank you for being
a bad friend.